What's up guys, welcome to the channel. In this video we'll be taking a look at building a modern, fully functional and free waitlist landing page, and we'll do this in under 10 minutes. To do this we'll be using a tool stack of V0, Google Analytics, and Formspree. The value of a waitlist landing page, of course, is to assess your ideal customer profile appetite, as well as gather early adopter emails for outreach so that you can hit the ground running when you launch your product. My good friend and co-contributor Amin will take us through the process, and I hope you enjoy.
Today, I'll be creating a waitlist landing page for a SaaS idea. The goal here is to gauge early traction for the idea before going down the path of building the MVP. So we're going to need the landing page front end. We need the ability for users to enter their emails and be stored for us to use later if we want to send communication to them. We also need Google Analytics to figure out traffic to our site. And also, I would like to be notified whenever I have a new entry via email. All of that comes out of the box with this template that I created. So this template is on V0. And to get started, I will open on V0. And as you can see, it's using two services. There is Formspree and Next Public GA, which is Google Analytics. Let's take a look at the design. Uses a lot of modern UX principles like parallax, and there's some micro behaviors. So what I'm going to do first is create a project. So I'll go create a project. We'll call this eyeball signups. I created a project so I can add context. So context is the equivalent of knowledge base. It's information about this project that V0 will use on the go. So as you can see here, I broke down my idea using this template, which happily we could attach to the video. And it formulates our idea in terms of problem statement, target audience, solution, etc. So I took all of this and I put it in a note file, which I will be uploading as the source right here. So as you can see, eyeball knowledge base, it's purely a copy paste of that table or the text of its content. Go back to my chat. My first prompt here would be to update the copy as well as the creative. So update the copy and creative based on the content. All right, well, this is working for us. Well, let's be proactive, and we're going to switch to creating a form for our Formspree. Create a new project. We're going to call this eyeball box form. Form. This will be the ID that we were going to need. So we're going to copy this. We're doing. This is still working. So while this is working, let's go set up Google Analytics. Admin. Now I'm going to call this eyeball. Just speeding through the process is pretty much accept everything. All right, and we're going to need the URL, which I already bought, which is going to be eyeball.xyz. And by the way, this is just prep work while this is working. Oh, it's still doing its thing. Create and continue. Okay, so Google Analytics is ready. Formspree is ready. And look at that. We got the copy updated, and we have V0 asking us for the values. So Formspree form ID is the ID that we copied. It'll be this one. Google Analytics, we're going to need this ID right here. Submit. Refresh. Perfect. Let's check our copy here. Stop the analysis paralysis. Prioritize. For context, the SES idea here allows founders or serial founders to prioritize their product ideas. And this is that landing page to get traction. As you can notice, the copy has been updated, but we still have some work to do on the creative. Update the creative. Reflects. All the creative. Okay, so now, while this is going to be working for us, we're going to switch to the project view. And this is basically a trick. We're going to look at settings. Here we're going to see view universal. So we'll do that. And the next step we're going to do is configure a domain. So obviously you can deploy the app to a Vercel or V0 specific domain, but we want to have our own. So I already purchased ibull.xyz. So I'll be using that. Add. This we need to redirect to site. Okay, so what this is doing is it did configure the domains, but we are going to do some DNS configuration on the platform we purchased the domain in. So for me, I do like spaceship, so we'll navigate to spaceship. We're good. So what we're going to do, before we go, actually, let's check on how we're doing here. Still working. All right. As you can see, we have two domains or two records to configure. One is a C name, the other one is an A. Let's start with the C name. I'm gonna go here. C name. Value. This. A record. So app. The value is also 1 minute. Okay. While this is refreshing, let's check. It's updated. Now, mind you, this configuration takes some time. see that happen right after. Okay. Yeah, creative updated this time, so we're good. So let's launch the deployment. And also let's test our email. Test at email. Boom, got it. Okay, let's check Formspree. There we go. One submission. Let's check. Right there. Perfect. And just to make sure, I'm gonna check my email. New submission from Waitlist. So I received a notification that a user entered their email to the waitlist. Perfect. So we checked two functionalities. The last one to check is Google Analytics. For Google Analytics to be checked, we need the deployment to finish. So this says that it's deployed. Assume it deployed. Yep, there we go. A 99% of the lift was because of that template, because it has all the functionality pre-built in, and the fact that we attached the knowledge base gave it enough fuel to be able to generate a decent or above average website. And the last check we need is testing our GA installation. That was correctly detected, so that's perfect. And and then we have one active user. So that's the site that I just opened. Active user. So perfect. All right. Well, that was it. That was how to launch a waitlist under 10 minutes. I believe that was way under 10 minutes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.